My name is Mackenzie, and I'm going to be teaching you a 45-minute yoga flow class this morning. And we're going to be focusing a lot on leg strength and balance, and also just stretching out the legs, as well as other parts of the body. We're also going to be focusing on our breath work, so kind of just take that as something that you want to maybe get really into, or just let it be a relaxing practice for you at those parts. We're going to get started today on our mat in a comfortable seat. And then for those of you who haven't taken a class with me yet, I like to do more quiet classes where I'm not playing music in the background so that you can really hear my voice. So if you want to find some music right now, that would be a really great time to do so. So when you're ready, we'll sit comfortably on our mat. Your hands can come to your knees, or they can just rest in your lap. Start to ground the hip bones down into the mat. Good, your eyes can come to close. We'll take the first few moments of class to just center in, getting our mind and body ready to move. As you sit here, maybe noticing your posture in sitting, seeing if you can stack each vertebrae on top of one another without forcing any muscles to tighten up or tension. See if it can just come natural. And then start to bring some awareness to your surroundings. Maybe noticing the light coming through the windows. Maybe any sounds that you hear in your home or in your office, wherever you are. And starting to bring some awareness to our breath. Not trying to change it just yet. Noticing maybe the temperature of the air as it comes in and out of your nose. Maybe noticing the rise and fall of your chest. Maybe you notice your belly button move in and out as you breathe. And then I invite you to bring your hands to your low belly right now. We're going to start to deepen the breath. So your hands are at your belly. There's 3 different areas that you want to think about when you're breathing in. First one's your belly. So inhale deeply through the nose. Bring the air all the way into your belly. Feel your belly press into your hands. Good. Exhale out the nose. Good. Now bring your hands up to your ribs. See if you can press your ribs into your hands as you inhale deeply. And then exhale. And then bring one hand to your chest. And add in that expansion of the chest. Inhale deeply through the nose. But imagine the air flowing all the way down to the belly still. Good. Exhale out the nose. Good. Bring your hands down to the ground and start to just roll your shoulders back, continuing to take in those deep breaths. Good. So you're making circles back towards back of the room. Let's switch, bringing them forward. You can go as fast or as slow as you'd like. Good. Bring both shoulders up to your ears. Squeeze them up as you inhale. Then exhale, bringing the shoulders as far away from the ears as you can. Good. Take another inhale here. And then exhale them down your back. Good, bring your hands out in front of you, interlace your fingers, and then inhale as you swoop the palms forward and then up. Take a deep inhale at the top, and then exhale both hands out to the sides, bringing your palms to reach towards both sides of the room. Good, nice long spine here again. Inhale, and then on your exhale, right hand comes down to the mat, left hand reaches over. Nice side body stretch here to start. Keep both hips planted. Option to come down onto the forearm if you'd like. Just make sure you feel a nice stretch from all the way from the armpit down to the hip. Good, come back up to center, and then just switch over to the other side. Good, think back to our breathing here now. So as you inhale, you should feel the stretch deepen as you expand your ribs. Good, inhale, come back up to center. Bring both hands behind you for a chest opener. So interlace your fingers behind your back. Reach your fingertips down towards the mat and then shine your chest forward. Expanding the collarbones. Good, deep breath here. Imagining that chest expand as you inhale. And then exhale, come back to center. Bring both knees in towards your chest. And then we'll roll down onto our back. Good, take some time here to maybe rock back and forth, massaging out the low back. Good, and then when you're ready, cross your ankles and start to roll up the length of your mat, building some momentum. Once you have enough momentum, you can come over to your tabletop position. So bringing your hands underneath your shoulders and your hips over your knees. And the tops of your feet can just touch to the mat. Once you're here, just take some time to move freely, maybe finding a few cat-cows, dropping the belly button down as you inhale, and then exhale, rounding the back. Maybe you just want to rock back and forth. Move in a way that makes sense to you. Good, and then when you're ready, keeping your fingers planted nice and tight into the mat, expand your fingertips so that they spread nice and wide. Tuck your back toes under and then lift your knees off the mat. Should feel your core engage here. So you're only lifting them off about 2 inches, maybe even just an inch. And then try to find that nice neutral spine. So you're extending the crown forward. Your tailbone reaches back. You're bringing your lower ribs in. Good, hold it here for a moment. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale, send your hips up high for a downward facing dog. Good, take some time here, pedal it out. Bend into both knees. Maybe shake your hips from side to side. Then maybe bring your shoulders over your wrist, snaking out the shoulders. Good, and then firm up your foundation. So you're gonna want to press through the palms, pressing the floor away, and then reach your tailbone up. So you're tilting it up towards the ceiling. Should feel the hamstrings lengthen here. And then reach your heels down to the mat, waking up the back line of the legs. Your head hangs heavy through your arms. Long spine here. Good, inhale, come over to center. So you're in a high plank pose, shoulders over wrists. And then drop your knees down, untuck your toes, send your elbows back as you slowly lower on your exhale. Good, inhale, press through the palms, reach the chest forward. Exhale, you can come back to your tabletop and then press up to your downward facing dog. That's one option for your chatter on the flow. We're gonna go through another one, but take this to your degree. Inhale brings you over to your high plank pose. Start to lean forward on your wrists. Exhale as you lower down into a half plank. Good, turn the tops of your feet to the mat. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, tuck the back toes under, press yourself back to your downward facing dog. Good, take a deep breath here. Exhale out the mouth. On your next inhale, we'll move into our sun salutations. Reach the right toes long. Exhale, step your foot between your hands. Drop that back knee. Untuck your toes. Inhale your arms overhead. Good, take a nice deep stretch here. Maybe you sink your hips a little bit lower to get into that front of the hip. Good, one more inhale here. Exhale, plant your hands, step your left toes forward. Inhale, halfway lift, hands can come to your shins, just lightly touching. Flat back. Good, exhale, fold down. Inhale, arms come overhead, circle them all the way up. Exhale, pair through to heart center. Good, inhale, reach the arms long overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step your feet to your high plank pose, and then move through whichever flow you'd like. Exhale, lowers you down. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, tuck the back toes, coming back to your downward facing dog. Good, inhale, left toes go high. Exhale, step your foot between your hands, drop the back knee, hook your thumbs and rise. Deep stretch for the front hip flexor on the right side here. Good, take another inhale. Exhale, plant the hands and step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Reach the head forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, bring your hands through to the heart. Inhale, reach it long. And then exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands. You can step or hop your feet back. And then move through your flow. Exhale, lowers you down. Inhale, shine the chest forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good, taking that again. Inhale, right toes high. Exhale, right knee to nose. Tuck it in, hover here. Inhale, right toes high. Exhale, step your foot between your hands. Drop the back knee. Hook your thumbs and rise. This time, bend the left elbow. Cup it with your right hand. And then look up towards the ceiling. Good, if you want to, you can slowly start to lean towards the right, opening up that left side body. Good, inhale, come back to center. Arms overhead. Exhale, plant the hands and step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, circle the arms overhead. Exhale, hands through to heart center. Good. Inhale, arms overhead once more. This time you're going to bring your left fingertips forward, right fingertips back, twisting open to the right. Good. Try to keep both hips facing forward still. And then option to look towards your back fingertips, deepening the twist. Good. Swoop that right hand down and then up. Inhale at the top. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Step your toes back. Move through whatever flow you want. Always an option to skip a flow and just meet us in downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, the left toes high this time. Exhale, knee to nose. Hold it here. Inhale, left toes high. Exhale, step your foot between your hands, drop the back knee, hook your thumbs and rise. Good, bend the right elbow, cup that with your left hand, and then look up. Good option to add in that side stretch here, leaning to the left. Good, inhale, come back to center, arms overhead. Exhale, plant the hands and step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle the arms overhead. Exhale, come through to heart center. Good, reach it long once more. This time taking that on the other side. Right fingertips are forward, left fingertips back. Twisting to the left this time. Take a deep breath here. Then exhale, swoops your hand forward. Inhale at the top. Exhale, forward fold. Separate your feet about hips width distance here. We'll take a nice forward fold. So when you get here, bring a slight bend into your knees. You can grab hold of your two big toes. And then bend deeply, almost sink your hips down, look forward. So you have a nice long spine here. And then as you exhale, you're gonna bring your head down first. Your legs are gonna stretch last. So once your head is down, then you can start to straighten the legs. We're really getting into those hamstrings here. But we're taking out a lot of the low back by stretching the legs last. So by bringing the head down, you're taking out that low back stretch and making it more legs. Good, let your head hang heavy here. You can use your toes as leverage if you want to pull yourself into this a little bit more. Good, let go of that. Bring your hands back in front of you. Your toes can come to touch. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step your toes back to move through your flow. Good. Once you get to your downward facing dog, we'll take 3 clearing breaths here. So inhale through the nose. And then exhale, open your mouth and sigh out. Good, 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Good, 1 more. On your next inhale, you're gonna lift your right toes high. 3-legged dog. Exhale, step your right foot through. Keep your back knee lifted, so you're up on your left toes. Nice straight leg in the back. Good, and then use your core to lift you up. Arms come overhead, coming into your crescent lunge. Good, sink the hips a little bit lower. Check back into that back leg. reach the back knee up. Good, and then in this position, see if you can tilt your hips back, suck your core in to really protect that low back. Nice. Inhale here. Exhale, bring your hands behind you, airplane arms. Lean your chest forward. Inhale, arms come overhead. Exhale, airplane arms. Good, one more time. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, airplane arms. We're going right into warrior three. So lift your left toes back. Balancing on our right leg. Good, your hands can stay behind you here. They can come to heart center, or you can reach them long out in front of you. Good, if you fall out, just come right back in. No judgment here. Good, we're gonna slowly inhale, bringing our left knee up towards our chest, coming into a one-legged Tadasana. Your hands can come to your sides, holding this left leg up. Good, and then from here, we're gonna find our tree pose. So wherever you are, you can bring your foot to your inner thigh, you can bring it down to your calf, or you can kickstand it right here on your mat. Find your variation today. Once you find it, your hands can stay at your heart, or you can reach them long, challenging your balance a little bit. We're gonna be balancing on this right leg for kind of a while. Good, inhale, bring that left knee back up to your one-legged Tadasana. Hands to your heart. Exhale, send your left leg back. Come back in your airplane pose. Good, hold it here. Just for a breath. On your exhale, send that left toe down. We're coming into our warrior two, windmill arms open. Good, deep bend in the front knee. Your back leg is straight. You can angle your foot. Good, and then reach both arms long. Good, bring your shoulders over your hips. Long spine here, and then deep bend in that front leg. Good, inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, right forearm to right knee. Reach that left fingertip forward. Side angle pose. Good, when you get here, see if you can wrap your ribs open so that you're really opening up in the front. Good, inhale, come back up to warrior two. Reverse your warrior. And then exhale, windmill the arms down to the back. Plant your hands, reach your right fingertips up towards the ceiling, low lunge twist. Maybe your gaze follows to your top hand. Good, exhale the right hand down to the mat. Step your right toes back to your high plank pose and move through your flow. Good, once you get there, your next inhale will lift your left toes off the mat, three-legged dog. Good, exhale, step your toes between your hands. Keep that back leg lifted. Inhale to the crescent lunge. Good, check in here. Nice and tall in your spine, but bring your hips down. Good, exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, arms overhead, crescent lunge. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, arms overhead. Last time, exhale, airplane arms. And then start to launch off that back foot, coming into your warrior three. Good, maybe you notice a difference in the sides, which is totally normal. Good, hold it here for another breath. Nice long line from the crown of your head to the heel of your foot. And then slowly inhale, bring your right knee up toward your chest, coming into your one-legged Tadasana. Good, and then you can find your triangle pose, or sorry, tree pose, whatever that might look like for you. So bring your right sole of your foot into the left inseam of your leg. When you get there, press them together. So you're zipping this up, making it a nice long pose. Good option to grow your arms out to a full expression. You fall out, again, just come right back in. Good, bring your hands to your center. Bring that right foot forward. And then we're gonna send it back for our warrior three. Good, hold it here. Take one more inhale. And then warrior two, exhale that right toe down, windmill the arms open. Good, deep bend in the front leg. Good, sink the hips low. Reach the crown of your head up. Nice job. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Left fingertips come high. Exhale, left forearm to left knee, side angle pose. Reach that right finger up or forward. But then check into your ribs. See if you can open up to the side. Good, inhale, come back up. Reverse your warrior. Then exhale, windmill the hands down to the mat. Step your left toes back, move through your flow. Good. We'll go through that flow one more time. So maybe just a little bit faster this time. Inhale the right toes high. Exhale, knee to nose, hold it here. Inhale, right toes high. Exhale, step your foot between your hands. Good, inhale, arms come overhead. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to hips. Inhale, airplane arms overhead. Exhale, airplane arms, and then step those left toes off the mat. Warrior three. Good, inhale. Start to bring your left knee up to your one-legged Tadasana. Good, exhale, tree pose. Place your foot on your inner thigh or inner leg. Hands can come wherever. Find a spot out in front of you to focus on, keeping your balance. Good, bring that left knee back up. And then let's send those left toes back for our warrior three. Good, exhale, drop the left toes down. Windmill the arms open for your warrior two. Deep bend in that front knee. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, bring that right forearm down to the right knee. Side angle pose. Good, inhale, come back up, reverse your warrior. Exhale, windmill the hands down, frame your front foot. Right toes back, and move through your flow. Good, one more time on the other side, left toes go high. Exhale, knee to nose, hold it here. Good, inhale, left toes high. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, your arms come overhead. Crescent lunge. Good, exhale, airplane arms, lean forward. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, airplane arms. Inhale, crescent lunge. One more time. Exhale, and then lift those back toes off the mat. Warrior three. And slowly make your way up to your one-legged Tadasana. Right knee up. And then find your tree pose. Good, when you get there, remember to squeeze the inner thigh and foot together. Good, bring that right knee back up to your one-legged Tadasana. And then send your right toes back for your warrior three. Good, exhale, drop those toes down. Vanilla arms open for warrior two. Deep bend in that front knee. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Left fingertips high. Exhale, side angle pose. Right fingertips reach up or forward. Good, strong back leg here. Inhale, reverse your warrior. And exhale, windmill the hands down to the mat. Step your left toes back. This time, hold your high plank here for just 3 breaths. Good, exhale, you're gonna slowly lower all the way down to your belly. Good, when you get there, your hands can come to your sides. You can rest an ear on the mat. But we're gonna start to slow things down here just a little bit. Good, let's come back to center. Bring your left hand out in front of you. We're gonna roll onto our left side. So when you get there, you can bend your elbow and rest your head on your arm. And then bend your right knee back and see if you can grab hold of that right foot. Good. So we're gonna take a quad stretch here. So if this is a little bit too much of a balance for you, you can always come back on your stomach. But start to pull or kick into that hand to feel a stretch in the front of the thigh, in your quads. Good, let that go. If you're on your stomach, we're moving on to the left side. So roll onto your right side this time. Bend your left ankle back. Grab hold and just start to stretch into that left quad. Good, let go of that foot. Come back onto your stomach. Press yourself back to your child's pose. Good, so your hands reach long out in front of you. Your hips come to your heels. And your knees come out to the sides of your mat. You have a few moments here to just rest your forehead. Take a few breaths. Good. Slowly come back up to your tabletop. Walk your knees forward. And then we're just going to come to a comfortable seat on our mat. Good. Send your left leg long out in front of you and step your right ankle over. We're going to take a seated spinal twist. Option to keep the leg long, or you can tuck that underneath. Place your right hand behind your hips. Reach your left fingertips up. Then exhale, twist. Good, so you're keeping the spine nice and long in this twist. Rotating the ribs around. Take a deep breath here. And then exhale. Good, counter twist over to the left. Good, we'll switch out the legs. Nothing too fancy here. Left ankle crosses over the right knee. And then take this to your degree. Left hand comes back behind your hips. Right fingertips reach up long. Nice long spine before you twist. Hooking that right elbow outside the left knee. Or just wrapping your arm around. Good, counter twist to the right. And then come back to center. Bring both knees in towards your chest. We're going to slowly roll onto our back. Good, place your feet onto the mat. About hips width distance. We're going to take a bridge pose here. So your feet are probably a foot's distance between your heels and your hips. Your hands can come to your sides. And then as you inhale, you're going to lift your hips up towards the ceiling. See if you can hold it here for a few breaths. Continue to squeeze your glutes. You're squeezing from the bottom. Good, exhale, come back down. Good, take that a few more times. Inhale, the hips go high. Exhale, brings your hips back down. Move at your own breath, at your own pace. Really ensuring that squeeze at the top. Good, let's all take one more wherever you are. Good, when you get here, bring your right ankle over your left knee. We're going to take a supine pigeon today. So that'll look a little bit like a figure four. So you're going to bring your left toes off the mat once you have your right ankle over your left knee. And then wrap your hands behind your left thigh and bring that knee in close to your chest. Stretching into the right outer hip. Good, just continue to breathe here. Good, exhale the left toes down. You can switch out the legs so the right foot's on the mat, the left ankle over the right knee. Then pull that knee in towards your chest until you feel a nice stretch in the left hip. Good. Place that right foot down on the mat. And then if you want, we'll take a couple of supine spinal twists. So extend your right leg long. Left knee comes in towards your chest. Good. And then guide your left knee over to the right side. And then send your left arm out to a T. Good. Let's come back to center. Left leg will go long this time. Right knee comes in. And guide that knee over to the left. Right fingertips reach long. Good. Come back to center. We'll take a happy baby pose to round out our practice. If you feel like you need to add any other poses in, please do so. Otherwise, you can grab hold of your two big toes. And then your legs can just fall out to the side. Maybe you rock side to side. And then whenever you're ready, we'll find our final resting posture. So that might look a little different for each of you. Maybe you want to keep your knees bent today, bringing your knees in to fall together. Maybe you want to send the legs long, coming into your corpse pose. Whatever makes sense to your body right now. To find a little bit of rest, feel free to do so. Good. Take a couple of deep breaths right here in this pose to stimulate your nervous system, calm down the body. Take a deep breath through the nose, and then exhale. Good. Another deep breath here. And exhale. One more. Good. If you would like to take a few more moments in this pose, you can stay here for as long as you need. If you're ready to move on with your Friday, we'll wake up the body nice and slowly by wiggling the toes and the fingers first. Good, and then you can rotate your leg in and out. Good, bring your arms overhead for an inhale. Long body stretch. And exhale, bring your knees in towards your chest. Wrap your arms around your legs and give yourself a tight squeeze, curling up into a tight ball. Good, and then you can roll off onto one side, resting your ear and your head on the arm. Good, and then slowly finding your way to a comfortable seat. Taking your time to get there and bringing your eyes closed once you arrive. Good, your hands can come to your knees. They can rest in your lap, or you can bring them to touch in front of your heart. We'll bring in just some compassion for ourselves for making time for us today, letting our body move in a challenging but freeing way, and connecting our breath to that movement. Thanks so much, everyone, for joining. Have a great weekend. Namaste.